is Dr. Hassan Sadri again for OIS at ASCRS in beautiful San Diego, 2019. I'm really excited to introduce my next host, our guests coming in from Bausch Lomb Surgical and Pharma, good friends of mine, Dr. Cal Roberts, sitting here to my left, and Chuck Hess, who leads the surgical division. Cal and Chuck, welcome.
Thank you.
How you guys doing?
Much. Oh, we're doing great.
Doing great. Having a good meeting?
Absolutely.
Very good.
For
so,
ASCRS.
So as both as a clinician, a user, and also just being involved in knowing you guys personally for so many years, I'm really excited about your franchise and what you're doing. Tell us a little bit about maybe both of you, both on pharma and surgical. What are you excited about and what do you emphasize at today's meeting?
Okay, great. Well, let me start on the pharma side. We have two very exciting launches that are currently underway. First is for Lotemax SM. So this is the newest member of the Lotemax franchise. Lotemax, of course, has been out for 20 years, but over that time, technology has really advanced. We started out with the suspension, then we had the first preservative-free ointment, then we went to the gel formulation of Lotemax, and now Lotemax SM. Now, what's different about Lotemax SM? Well, we've learned how to mill it to sub-micron size. Now, why is that important? It's important because the smaller the particles, the larger the surface area, the faster the dissolution, the faster the drug dissolves into the tear film. That has been documented by higher concentrations of drug in the anterior chamber than with any of the previous Lotemax formulations. Add this all together, is for the first time now, we can dose Lotemax SM as a 3 times a day dosage rather than the 4 times a day previously. So pretty exciting stuff. Second product I want to talk about is Lumify. Everyone loves talking about Lumify. Lumify is our redness reliever, a low-dose brimonidine. You know, it's been on the market now just about a year, and we're already #1 in the redness reliever market. So pretty exciting adoption for Lumify.
That's terrific.
Chuck, why don't you talk about surgical, and then maybe I'll talk a little bit about contact lenses.
Oh, I'd love to, Cal. Thank you. Yeah, we've got a number of key things that we're going to be talking about here this week at ASCRS. First of all, our enVista toric has just recently been introduced, and surgeons really wanted a product that they didn't have to compromise either rotational stability or quality of the optic. And so what enVista toric delivers on is both. Great crystal clear, glistening free optic, certainly great in rotational stability, centration of the optic. But what we're finding now is that surgeons really love the low diopter toric that we have in the range of torics, which is a broad range of torics, but all the way down to 1 1/4 diopters. At the cornea plane, about 0.9 diopters. So it's really the lowest cylinder power in an intraocular lens at this time. So really getting a lot of great accessibility with the product, as well as surgeons are really now starting to find a lot of great benefits with that lens. In fact, we've got 4 or 5 different papers being presented here at ASCRS on early clinical experience.
Yeah, as a clinician, it's done great in our clinic. So it's exciting times for you guys. Congratulations.
We're really pumped about it.
Now here's a new excimer you were telling me about. Tell us a little bit about that.
We do, yes, exactly. We've had the Teneo excimer laser outside the US market for a few years now. But what we have decided to do, based on the fact that over the last few years we've seen a sudden surge in procedures, double-digit growth really over the last several years. So starting in July, we're going to be executing a series of clinical trials to bring Teneo now into the US market. So we're very excited to be really positioning that technology back into the US market for our refractive specialists.
Terrific, terrific. Cal, you wanted to tell everybody about your other piece?
Well, I would, and then I want to hear Chuck talk about intelligence. So what is the holy grail in contact lenses? First there were spherical lenses, and then there were toric lenses, and then there were multifocal lenses. And everybody always said the first company that could come out with a toric multifocal is really going to have a great product. Well, we're really excited to say that Bausch Lomb Ultra will now be available soon as a toric multifocal. that is a stock lens, not a custom lens, but your patients you can just order that lens for them and be able to get it. So we're really, really excited. We're going to be introducing this to a bunch of doctors in a couple of really large meetings over the next couple of months. So very exciting for the contact lens division.
That's terrific. And you want to tell them about the collaboration with IBM?
Oh, it's been amazing. You know, we have now close to 200 surgical systems in the U.S. market that are now communicating with the IBM cloud. And what that means for us is it gives us an opportunity to study the data coming out of those machines to understand how surgeons are utilizing them, but more importantly, how to keep them functioning properly. As an added benefit though, we're actually able to now provide surgeons feedback on how they use the machine as well. So in fact, a paper being presented here at ASCRS will talk a lot about how that surgeon is using that data to modify their techniques to reduce their use of fluid as well as phaco energy. So really an exciting benefit that we're seeing now coming out of our relationship with IBM and the iTelligence technology only available with the Stellaris Elite.
So congratulations to you both on a wonderful, wonderful developments. And one last thing was, how does OIS or these platforms help impact and really drive the education of both peers, doctors, and also people in the industry? You guys want to comment on that?
Well, I know that Bausch Lomb has been with OIS since the very first meeting, and I think I've attended every single OIS meeting across all the different...
Perfect attendance.
Yeah, I got 100% attendance. You know what I think this meeting does is it both exposes us to new technology, and it really gives an opportunity for new players to get to know us and build those relationships.
Absolutely, and in the exposure to the new technology, the data that's coming at this meeting, our ability to now assimilate that information and build out our own strategy relative to what we want to look at from a business development opportunity really is beneficial to us as a commercial and leadership organization. So OIS is really a highlight for me at each of the meetings.
Terrific. Well, wish you the best and enjoy the rest of the meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Hassan. Appreciate it.